Hey everybody, Dave here. Another beautiful sunny day here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm just hanging out in my backyard. I want to take a minute to talk to you about the P90X Nutrition Plan and nutrition generally, and also about carbohydrates. Yesterday, I went on a great bike ride. It's about a 40-mile bike ride, and one of the guys on the bike ride was a guy named Joel Friel. And for those of you who are endurance athletes, you know that Joel Friel is the author of the Training Bible, which is what it's called. And Joel is a really well-known, well-respected training guru, if you will. He's also really into nutrition, of course. It's a big integral part in all his training. And he recently was part of an article in one of my favorite magazines about carbohydrates and where do we get our carbohydrates from. And Joel's theory used to be eat all the starchy carbs you want. So, you know, pasta, potatoes, bread, all those starchy carbs. Doesn't really matter. As long as you get the maximum amount of carbs in, you'll have the maximum amount of energy that you need to perform at a high level. Joel's really changed his tune on that. And I thought it was really interesting to read the article, and then he just happened to be on the ride, and talk to him a little bit on the ride about this theory of why not starchy carbs? Why not just go ahead and get your carbs there rather than getting them from fruits and vegetables? And the answer really is what happens to your body is your body's very adaptable. You can teach your body to do just about anything if you give it long enough and you're consistent enough. And what eating starchy carbs does is it teaches your body how to burn sugar. Joel's theory is that that's why a lot of people bonk during races, is they've eaten all these starchy carbs, they've got all these carbs in their system, but their metabolism has turned into a sugar-burning machine rather than a fat-burning machine. So his theory is that let's get our carbs from other foods that don't teach our body to be a sugar-burning machine and instead teach our body to be a fat-burning machine. For those of you who have kind of followed me, you know that earlier this year I decided to finally really buckle down with nutrition. I did the P90X plan, and the fat shredder was really hard for me because I was kind of a carbaholic, in particular starchy carbs. Monica is Italian, she makes great pasta, I like bread, and so it was really hard for me to give up the carbs, if you will. I'm now on the Endurance Maximizer and I get my carbs back. But what I'm finding is I need to be really conscious of where those carbs come from. Starchy carbs are something that I really try and avoid. Foods that I like to eat, and some of the foods that were covered in this magazine, which actually are really high in carbohydrates, but they're good carbs, if you will, as opposed to bad carbs, are bananas, for example. A banana, and I didn't know this, but a banana has 30 grams of carbs in it. Peaches have 17 grams. Squash has 30 grams. Sweet potatoes have 44 grams of carbohydrates in them. Peas have 25 grams, and an orange has 14 grams of carbohydrates. Now these are what we would call good carbs, rather than the starchy carbs that are obviously going to take your body, turn it into the sugar-burning machine rather than a fat-burning machine. Also want to just throw in a little mention about healthy fats. There's a big misconception, I think, about how fat works in your diet. If you're looking at a label, a nutrition label, saturated fats, trans fats, those are bad fats. Those are fats that your body can't really process. But monounsaturated fats or unsaturated fats generally are really good for your body, and they really help your body with cell recovery and a lot of other beneficial attributes that you should definitely be incorporating fat into your diet. I eat a lot of avocados. I also eat a lot of almonds. Almonds are a great way to get healthy fats in your diet. They're also really high in calories, so for those of you people who are trying to up your calories and you can't really figure out how to do it, check out almonds. Really healthy for you, good healthy fats, and will help you get your calories up. So I hope you found this helpful. There'll be a blog post that goes along with this video. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. My email address is dave@thefitclubnetwork.com. Dave@thefitclubnetwork.com. Have a great day, everybody.